actually see one of the big ice explorers out there for a tour. Over here on the right, you can see some piles of dirt. That's actually how far the Athabasca Glacier was in the 1840s. So this highway we're on is the new highway, and at one time would have been under ice. Out the front, we have Mount Dome and the Snow Dome Glacier. One of the really unique things about this area is the Columbia Ice Fields is the world's only known triple continental divide, meaning water melting up to our left actually travels to 3 different oceans. Athabasca and Snow Dome, its melt actually flows north, ends up in the Arctic Ocean. South of us, behind us, towards Banff and Calgary, that water melting on the Saskatchewan Glacier goes east into Hudson's Bay, which empties into the Atlantic Ocean. And then way off on the left, to the west of us, water melting from the Columbia Ice Fields continues west and ends up in the Pacific Ocean. If you look out the right here, not very far up the bottom of the hill, you can see a green diagonal line. That's actually the roadbed from the original highway. Had to be way over there to avoid all the ice that was still in this area. The glaciers continue to recede every year. The big peak up to our right is Wilcox. If you start looking out both sides of the bus, you'll notice some very large boulders. This is actually the shooting gallery here. All of these big boulders have come tumbling down from Wilcox. Freeze-thaw cycles where water gets in the cracks in the rocks, freezes and expands, pushes the rocks apart, and they come tumbling down. For safety, Parks closes the highway, sends crews up to purposely dislodge those rocks so you don't have to worry about one coming down while you drive through the area. On the left here, you have the Sunwapta River. Starts from the Athabasca Glacier. Already the Snow Dome melt is involved in this river. You may notice that it's a unique color. The glaciers that feed them weighed so much that the rocks underneath were crushed to dust. It's called rock flour or glacial silt. Because the glaciers are receding, when the glaciers melt, they pick up that powdered rock, and that's what's giving that river its very unique color. Around the corner here, if you look straight out the front of the bus, you can start to see the skywalk that you'll be out on this afternoon. This was built over a 2-year period. It was completed in 2014. When you're out on the glass platform, you're going to be 918 feet, a little less than 300 meters above the canyon floor where the Sunwapta River runs through. The skywalk here was over-engineered to accommodate as many people as possible. You could actually put 2 Boeing 747 airplanes out on the skywalk. That ice explorer I pointed out on the Athabasca Glacier, if you loaded 3 of them with as many people as possible, you could actually put 3 of those ice explorers out on the skywalk here. If anybody likes doing math, that also works out to be about 2.6 million squirrels with 1 nut each. acorns from the oaks that don't grow here. Alright, I'm going to encourage you guys to start having a look around. Make sure you have all of your belongings. We're going to flip the bus around before I let you out, but there is no guarantee you'll be on this bus for your return back to the center, so you want to make sure you have all of your belongings. Shuttles returning to the center about every 15 minutes, maybe a little bit quicker.
Pasok pa lang yung kisono ni. Yan, kisono yun. Joke lang yan.
Tatlo tayo. Ni la mama.
Ay,